Hi, welcome to Grandad on an Enfield. Well, I'm actually recording this video for the second time because the first time I recorded I was very negative. I was a bit depressed over what they've done to the Bishop Lucy Park, but we'll get on to that in a minute. Couple things first, I went to Leahy's Farm. It's in Middleton, County Cork, the other night with my family for the Santa experience. I'm sorry about the camera angle, I can't. I'll have to try and sort out something a bit better than the way I have it, but I tried it. I can't rotate it, that's the problem. But anyhow, we went to Leahy's Farm, and just had the experience. It's well worth the visit down there. Not like the pumpkin place we went to, but that's another story. Anyhow, we went down there. It was about 5:30, 6 o'clock when we were leaving, so it was pitch black. But it was also hammering down with rain. And if anyone knows the area, it's at the back of Middleton. These are narrow country roads. There's just the space for the two cars. There's no real spots to pull in on. And it's all windy country road, which is fine, it's grand. The only problem is, like I say, it was hammering down with rain, so visibility was about 10 to 15 feet maybe, being generous. And although it's a narrow country lane, the speed limit on it is actually 80 kilometers an hour, which is ridiculous. So I just decided to take my time. I was driving between 40 and 50 kilometers an hour. I couldn't see the bends coming up. I don't know the road. I just couldn't see any bends coming up or anything. So I just took my time. But 4 cars overtook us on that road. It's barely wide enough for 2 cars. There's no runoff. There's a ditch either side of it, so if you go into the ditch, you're in a little drainage thing. You're stuck. And like I say, visibility was poor, so I said, look, I'll just keep a nice steady speed. So, like it's about 40 or 50 kilometers an hour. The speed limit's 80, but it's ridiculous on them sort of roads. Even in dry, clear weather, it's too fast for the road that it's on. So I was driving along. There was a fella behind me. He was flashing his lights and he was beeping to get past me. If I could have pulled in, I would have pulled in, but there was nowhere to pull in. So to just really dangerous, no visibility, soaking wet roads. So I'd prefer to get home than 5 or 10 minutes late rather than not get home at all. But obviously, there was 3 or 4 cars past me. Well, that's there. Anyhow, we're going in to have a look at Bishop Lucy Park again because, like I say, I got kind of depressed. I was after seeing previews of it, and it was a lovely park in the city centre. It was gated and walled. There was a wall and fence around it. It used to be locked up every night. So they decided to make a kind of, should we say, open plan kind of set up. So we'll get up there and we'll talk about it then. Just before we go into the park, this was where the robo trees were. They've now become known as the dearest benches in Europe. They took them down because they found that the robo trees, they were moss and LED, and they were useless. But that's after, I think, 335,000 was spent on them, and 17,000 a year for the upkeep. So we're going to the park now. Well, here we have the new look Bishop Lucy Park. Thankfully left these trees here, but they've removed all the. There was a railing all around it. There's part of the old railing, just here. That was surrounding the whole area, and it was locked at night then. They're still not. Well, I think they're decorating the trees for Christmas. So. There's the entrance. That used to be the only entrance, and the gates were locked every night then. Trying not to get kids and stuff. So there shouldn't be many kids around it. Now, the refurbishment cost $7 million. I'm sorry about my shadows and stuff, but like I say, the gates used to be locked every night, and then there was no way in, well, other than climbing the fencing. But now they have to lock the gates at night because people are swinging off them. But it's wide open everywhere else. The Triskel Art Centre is in the back of this here now. So these are the things they built now. Everything's supposed to be concrete and steel, so as not to it'd be uncomfortable to lie on it all night. So that's what they were planning. But I think without the railings and the water, it takes something away from the place. So there's the onion cellar. The sun is low, so by Seamus Murphy, presented by Sunbeam Wolsey PLC in 1985. There's your onion cellar. There's your. Now they were touted as the only green area in the city, which I think Fisher's Park is only up the road. It's probably on the boundaries of the city, but yeah, and like I said, every year now they used to a different team. Alice in Wonderland and Frozen and all that sort of stuff every year, and it was free. The local students used to do it, and it was free to get in, and a lot of kids loved it. There used to be huge crowds every year. This is the back of it now. This again used to be railed and closed off, but not anymore. You know, there's the original fountain is supposed to be refurbished, and well, there's water in it now at least. And, tell me what you think. Does anyone know? You can look up the before and after pictures of Bishop Lucy Park. It's very hard to film with the sunlight, but yeah, there was. You came in the way I came in when the shows were on, and you exited that way. Again, that used to be gated and fenced, but I don't think there's much point in gating anything now. They left the original gates there, but it's well used there. Personally, I don't like it. I think it's took away any bit of character the park had. I think up where I parked the bike now is where the robo trees were, which were another disaster. This is the boxers wall. I can't really film it because there's workers working there. I don't want to be filming people, so I'll just give you a quick glimpse, and sometime we'll go back to that. And so, like I say, all the benches are either concrete or steel. All I can see is concrete ones at the moment, but the advertising for it was concrete and steel, so that it'd be uncomfortable to lie there at night. They left a fair bit of a few trees there, but there used to be trees in the middle of the park as well. So just a €7 million refurbishment of Bishop Lucy Park. So let me know what you think of it. Did you know the old Bishop Lucy Park? That's it. By John Light and get home. Thanks from Grandad on Enfield.